Released nationwide on August 7, 2015, this superhero action film was a reboot of the Marvel Comics franchise of the same name, and the third theatrical release in that series overall. Despite basically stealing a profit of nearly $50 million from overseas markets, this picture vastly underperformed domestically, and is the lowest grossing film shown in more than 4,000 theaters, earning less than half of any other movie on that list. A commercial and critical disappointment, an ill-advised sequel is still foolishly in production for 2017. The all-too-brief 100-minute feature follows a group of teenage scientists who unlock a portal to another dimension where they accidentally gain superpowers. The cast of characters, who all have alliteration-heavy names, are led by Miles Teller as an ambitious nerd who gains stretching flexibility, Michael B. Jordan as a thrill-seeker who can summon the power of fire, Kate Mara is a soft-spoken friend who becomes the Invisible Woman, and Jamie Bell is re-rendered into giant rocks as The Thing. Toby Kebbell, Reggie Cathy, and The Simpsons' Dan Castellaneta also play pivotal roles. This usually talented group are downright terrible from a performance standpoint, unable to deliver the clunky dialogue with any sincerity. The piss-poor writing also prevents any believable relationships between these characters, who interact with one another like frosty acquaintances at a high school reunion, instead of world-saving allies.
My bad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Where's Dad?
Bell complains to Teller post-transformation, "I'm not your friend. You turned me into something else." This is a decently powerful line that sadly never sees a payoff. And if that's not bad enough, we're meant to root for them to succeed when it's their selfish, reprehensible impatience that leads to their accident in the first place. In what is the most baffling and terrible decision in the long history of superhero films, Fant4stic completely omits the middle of its story. The movie literally has only 2 acts. The most crucial aspect of an origin story is exploring the characters' beginnings and how they became the famous comic book heroes we all know and love. But here, far too much time is spent on how they build their quantum gate device, leaving no room in the cramped story for the explanation or exploration of their new powers. 1 minute, the titular group are caught in a trans-dimensional explosion, and 2 scenes later, the narrative is jumped forward an entire year to when everyone has already mastered their abilities and acquired fancy costumes. If you want the recipe for an engaging and interesting origin story, look no further than Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man. An awesome picture with clearly defined characters and a well-structured progression of the hero's transformation. If you're looking for a step-by-step guide on how to make shit stew, then watch this crap. So what went wrong? Director Josh Trank's previous effort, 2012's Chronicle, was a wonderful execution of very similar ideas. Hot-headed adolescents coming to terms with their new powers, and the result was a surprisingly excellent production. Trank and his team are so far off the mark with this picture, I wonder if they were abducted by rival DC Comics and forced to create Fant4stic against their will. Indeed, 20th Century Fox's requests and unsupervised changes created widespread dissatisfaction, with Trank complaining on the eve of the film's premiere, "A year ago I had a fantastic version of this, and it would have received great reviews. You'll probably never see it." That's reality though. Not very favorable. And I haven't even gotten to the technical side of things. The editing is a rushed hatchet job, with large sequences clearly left on the cutting room floor. Trank's original cut was reportedly 40 minutes longer, which explains a great deal of the aforementioned story and pacing issues. The music from Marco Beltrami is reasonably suited for the darker theme, but is entirely forgettable. The visuals are a lazy, unfinished mess, cobbled together by no less than 5 separate effects companies, resulting in a cartoony, CGI fakeness to the picture's most important moments. Marvel fans may want to watch this, if only to fill out their scorecard, but all others should stay far away. The PG-13 rated disaster offers few redeeming qualities outside of its fascinating premise. This is an unimaginative, cheap-looking picture with awful performances and lazy execution. Fant4stic is an unfortunate cinematic abortion. Now that I'm done bashing on it, let's give you a turn. Despite some neat ideas and a couple fleeting moments of entertainment, everyone agreed this picture was a massive disappointment and a very bad film.